Hello everyone, my name is Bhojraj Khanal. I am going to present on leadership style of Steve Jobs, one of the most popular leader of his time. First of all, let's talk about leadership. It is the capacity or ability of an individual or an organization to lead or guide other individuals, teams or entire organization. Leadership isn't something you are either born with or without, but it's a particular skill that can be developed over certain time. Leadership is capacity to inspire a team to achieve a certain goal. It's an art of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving common goal. Leaders are those who possesses a set of qualities or characteristics that can influence others and that makes them followed by other people. That's why the leaders are very important in the success of any organization. Steve Jobs was one of the most influential and innovative leaders of his time. He is the pioneer of personal computer revolution with his co-worker Steve Wozniak. His innovations are iPod, iPad, iPhone, MacBook, etc. He was a co-founder, chairman and CEO of Apple, co-founder and CEO of Pixar Animation Studio. Moreover, he was founder, chairman and CEO of Next Computers. He was born on 1955 and adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs. Steve Jobs exhibited some behavioral problem when he was in elementary school. He discovered electronic hobby kits during high school and introduced to the world of electronics. He found electronics as an interesting field and also he showed more and more interest towards electronic field from his early age. He found part-time job at HP company where he met his co-worker, co-founder of the Apple, Steve Wozniak. During his college time, he was dropped out after first semester. Also, when he was in college, he had some economic hardship. He lived with friends. Collecting and recycling cans provided him some money. He also walked across town to the temple for free meals provided. In 1976, he started Apple Computers with his co-worker Steve Wozniak, and he started his career with Apple company. After a few years of staying in Apple company, he was forced to resign from the company in 1985 because of conflict between him and CEO, and the board of directors of Apple Computer forced him to resign from his post. Then he didn't stop himself. He started Next Computers in 1986. Also in 1986, he was a co-founder of Pixar Animation Studio, where he worked with others to uh, produce the different animation movies such as Toy Story, Cars, etc. In 1997, he became CEO of Apple after Next Computer was sold to the Apple and merged with the Apple company. He worked along with Microsoft because at that time it was too competitive and he wanted to explore new things uh, in his company. So he worked with Microsoft on the view that if you can't beat them, join them. Developed one Apple store and reduced cost to gain the extra profit. In 2001, he launched iPod, and then in 2007, the first iPhone was introduced. It's the most sophisticated phone in the world, and it was a brand success at the time. Success of his product was because of hiring best people, his tireless work ethics, ability to understand people's behavior, his negotiation skills, his propensity to take risks, and other factors which uh, make him one of the greatest leader of that time. Leadership characteristics of Steve Jobs. Components of his leadership includes focus, passion, innovation, involvement, and effective communication. These are the 5 most important components of his leadership style. He focused on what he wants to achieve in his life. His passion towards electronics make him more successful. He was highly innovative and he tried to introduce new products in the world. His communication style was very effective and very good, so that he put himself in the front of other leaders. As a transformational leader, his characteristics was unique and that creates valuable and positive changes in the followers, organization, and society. His leadership style was unique, not like the stuff of university textbook or anything. He wanted excellence from the staff, and he was known for his blunt delivery of criticism. He had a vision that providing computers as a tool to change the world drew others to him. His habit of making decisions and changing mind based on the market was uh, very important, and he was highly unpredictable on his decision. He was a visionary leader. That's why he made Apple one of the greatest publicly listed companies in the world. Its characteristics are appealing to me because he proved that even a wildest vision can be a reality if you have strong determination and faith in it. His strong charisma and character that could drive the company itself. He has shown success can go along with happiness. He was a man who never gave up and believed on his dreams. That's why he got success on his work. His inventions are some of the best products in the world. He always tried to work with smart people. He thought that working with smart people brings success. He was most fascinating communicator and speaker on the stage. He was a great manager and he believed in each product he introduced. Lessons for project managers. First lesson project managers can gain from leadership of Steve Jobs is the persistence is the key of success. Steve Jobs was thrown out from Apple, but he didn't give up at the time and went to start Next Computers. If he was like other people, he would have given up and spent the rest of his life being bitter about his loss. Another important thing, an important lesson is that innovation and idea bring leadership. If someone wants to maintain the leadership, he or she has to be the one of the who's constantly up with ideas and new initiatives. Similarly, passion and self-confidence turn dreams into reality. Uh, we should follow excellence, not the money, if we want to be a leader. Moreover, communication is the way of success. So, effective communication is important for gaining leadership for project managers. In conclusion, we can say that Steve Jobs was an influential man. He learned from failure and gained more maturity. He is a true role model for others. He is an unconventional leader, visionary, entrepreneur, and a manager who led Apple to the most valuable company of the time. He was greatest manager, mentor, and idol for many people who want to be like him. Job charisma, self-confidence, and passion for work make him one of the most successful leaders of the decade. These are the references. Thank you.